right, People's Bruce back at ya for BITO and YIBIT. I got a couple days worth of data here, so no trades, no shares bought. So nobody's chasing this one. Also, it had kind of a disappointing payout. Um, it's been earning money the wrong way. And when it did run, it got capped, but most of the time it just simply hasn't been performing. Um, it's just not a good place being on top of a derivative and having that derivative once a month pay out more typically than YBIT is paying. So I definitely plan to move into BITO. I just am watching a little bit longer, giving it kind of a final chance, but I don't expect anything. Okay, so what happened? Well, the other day on the bloody Monday, right? Even though it rebounded, BTC didn't rebound much. So we were down 14.45% on BITO. And that's not a typo. I mean, their big move was when they announced their dividend and their ex-dividend. Now we go through ex-dividend for tomorrow. You'll see that in my holdings. So whatever it's paid, what, 64 cents, something like that. Why bet? 67 cents will be subtracted, and you'll see that on another screen here. So let me get back to the sheet. Um, so 1408, and then for whatever reason, BITO recovered and went up 62.6, and we only went up 3.76. So 3/4. I don't really understand that one because we weren't really capped at all. But it happens sometimes. So let's go look at the weeklies. So here's where, well, this number definitely needs to be updated. Is that even the right number? It is. No, it's 1741, so I got further to go here. Okay, what's going on? What? Why am I showing 86? Okay, it is 1850. All right. Good for Beto. All right, so that is the correct number on my weeklies. But let's go back 167. Okay. Yeah, much better, right? We're way, and this one needs to go to 67. Okay, and this one is up, and we were up. All right, everything in the holdings I know is updated. So you can see that we've won all this stuff. And I'm actually saying when I show you, we should take it off the table on Wednesday, in my opinion. So let me show you that in a minute. Well, actually, I can do it here in holding. So we've collected nine. Well, hang on. So I got 30,400. Why is that? What am I missing? 17,390 and 14,140. Okay, those are right. Where am I not showing it over here? So there's another, this number is 14,140. Or was it 150? 40. Okay. These I updated to 2.5 and 3.5 cents. So my opinion here is they need to take this off the table. I mean, granted, this one isn't fully cooked, so give it another day, see where it goes. This one is. By the time the market opens, go in there and pay 2 cents, a penny and a half, and take it off the table. There's no reason for it hanging around. Write another one out 7 days or something. Do something, but don't just sit there and let it be at risk, even though it's much, much higher. But there's always a chance, and it's just silly. It's not good risk management. This one I understand. This one I don't understand beyond Wednesday, unless we moved up, you know, 2 or 3 thousand in Bitcoin, and it still was staying. But really, there's no reason. Okay, so that said, our synthetic is coming back a little. It was as low as 32 on Monday. It came back to 29, but you can see where it's been. Here's what I was referring to. So this really reflects ex dividend for YBIT. That's why they don't match. They will match in the morning, right? The NAV is coming up and saying it's only worth 1342 because they've already pulled the cash out. But we closed at 1408, which is exactly, what is that? 58 and 8 is 66, and we're paying 67. So it's exactly what you'd expect, anywhere in a 1 to 5 cent range, and it's only a penny off. Um, so anybody wanting to buy YBIT cheaper, certainly it should be in that 1342, 1343 in the pre-market. Let's see if I'm showing anything here. I'll check it. We're 2.5 hours away. Yeah, I'm showing 1345 by 1385. Uh, and it looks like there were some trades down in the 12s, so it's bouncing back up a little bit. Interesting. Okay, I know some of you in Robinhood can trade even before the pre-market, certain stocks. That got my attention. I didn't, I've always known that you can buy in the pre-market and the aftermarket, but the different retail brokers set their hours, and they're typically just 2 or 3 hours. And the problem with those extended sessions, both before and after, if they're illiquid, they're really hard to buy because the bid and ask is fair. The volume isn't there. But if you get a stock that's active, then there's enough volume, or you really want it no matter what, because by the time the market's going to open, it's going to run, with the retail as opposed to some of the early buyers. Then it's an excellent vehicle. I've used it many times that way. Um, but it sounds like Robinhood with their 24-hour, again, it's not on all stocks. You can't do it on these little illiquid ones. But I did get the sense that people are doing it on some of the Yieldmax and obviously on the bigger name stocks. All right, guys. So leave it in the comments if you like that and enjoy that at Robinhood. And is anybody else doing it? I don't know if iBroker, I was kind of looking to go over to iBroker from my Schwab account. I'm leaving my taxable accounts where they are, but my non-taxable Schwab that was Ameritrade for so long, I might consider Robin, and I'll have to look at some other things about it. Okay, guys, so let's jump over into payouts. Um, so that's settled. You saw that. Um, these need to be taken off soon. Let's go over to payouts. Um, so again, this one is done, right? So we were paid 67.34, I think was the number when I looked at it. YBIT. Yeah, 67.05. Okay, guys, I will, give me 1 second here and I'll take care of this. Okay, so this really doesn't matter anymore. We had enough money to pay more, but obviously there's a big loss here, right? This thing's like 29 million now. So they're saying, okay, that's $7 worth of these. 29 million is $7. Well, we were carrying seven forward, right? But we don't have it anymore. Um, so I understand. You know, they came out and paid roughly the IV, maybe a little under, and called it a day. But it's hard to exactly know that. I figured this thing with it sliding in the NAV, they're going to overpay a little to keep people in this. Because if this start thing comes down to 30, 40, 50%, it's really not worth the risk of a derivative on a derivative. For sure, I'll be over at BITO. I already own some BITO. But the question, I own some YBIT, but it's not looking good. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you. Sorry it wasn't better news, but Bitcoin is up about 435 in the pre-market. It's at 57,580. Okay, guys, have a great day ahead. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It's for fun and entertainment only. Okay, bye.